Welcome back. This is the official first day tracker of Cryptography Watch for Stormgang. I've explained Stormgang in previous videos, so if you haven't checked it out, please do check it out so you understand what's going on. We're gonna get right into it. Already logged on. So it's been several days since the last few videos, I admit, but we at 51 cents USD. You know, not much, but better than nothing. We have a little update as well with the activate miner. You cannot just simply, you can just simply click it. Before we had a captcha verification, but now it seems to be gone. So I'm gonna leave a link for my Stormgang referral. You get 3 USD for registering, so please do check it out. And that's about it. I mean, once we go through the dailies, more of daily videos, you can see the ups and downs and how it works with the crypto market and everything. So we're gonna go into the crypto market. So BTC at 47,000, about almost 200. Got Etheruem 3,300, almost 3,400 at this time, I should add. Got Cardano $2.31. We got Tether at number 4, and we have Binance Coin. It's in about 400. So that's the daily market. Let's see. Gainers: IOTA, Avalanche, EOS, Polygon, and Eunice. Then we got Sushi Swap as the loser. Synthetics, Elrond, Tezos, and Curve DAO token. So essentially you got the gainers and losers. And this is a quick flash of the news. PayPal customers in UK can now buy and sell crypto. Cardano announces launch of custom DeFi platform after rolling out smart contracts. Fidelity survey: 52% of institutional investors hold Bitcoin. Interesting. So now 52% of institutional investors hold Bitcoin. I'm sure that's increased over the years. I'm sure it's going to increase even more. And Solana is a hot potato. It's been for a while. Solana chart, bull flag eyes, 250 despite Solana price down 40% since last week. Well, PayPal's crypto trading services are now fully available in the UK. That was already said. But I might look at one of these news flashes, but I'm going to be pretty much looking at a story that I've already picked out, which is here. So this is what we would call a bit of FUD. Remittances to El Salvador are cheaper without using Bitcoin. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele says the country will save $400 million a year in remittance fees by adopting Bitcoin. That claim doesn't necessarily stack up. And remittance means payment, essentially sending payments to and from, or usually to and from, pretty much. But is this essentially another word for payments, like using Western Union or PayPal? Why is El Salvador adopting Bitcoin? A quick recap: the Central American country rolled out its Bitcoin wallet called Chivo on September 7. Businesses are now obliged to accept the crypto token and the US greenback, which was already a national currency, for payments. Bukele seeded the wallets using taxpayer money with $30 worth of Bitcoin to get things rolling. The president is hoping to attract new generation of crypto entrepreneurs and to cut the expense of remittances, which are estimated to make up around 20% of gross domestic product. Unfortunately for Salvadorans, there may not be a cost or time savings for remittances using Bitcoin versus PayPal via its Zoom offering or Western Union, according to Jason Mikula, a finance consultant. Mikula crunched the numbers for sending $200 from the U.S. to El Salvador. His analysis assumes the sender is starting out in U.S. dollars and traded them for Bitcoin using Coinbase, the largest U.S. crypto exchange. He notes that some crypto proponents assume the transaction starts out in Bitcoin, which he suggests is unreasonable as most people hold their funds in fiat currencies. So he is, he would be right about that in some aspects. I think more people in the U.S. would know about Bitcoin as compared to El Salvador, but we'll continue. Is Bitcoin good for transferring money? Exchanging $200 for Bitcoin costs between $2.99 to $7.67 at Coinbase, depending on whether the transaction is funded using PayPal, ACH, or debit. Mikula says the exchange may charge an additional spread for transaction, the gap between the bid and offer prices for Bitcoin on its exchange. There's also a network fee paid to the crypto miners who process transactions on a blockchain to send Bitcoin from Coinbase to a Shiva wallet in El Salvador, which runs around $3. El Salvador's Bitcoin wallet lets users switch between the US currency and the Bitcoin at no cost. So that is a plus. There was a lot of information about the fees trading the fiat to Bitcoin, but the plus here so far is the Shiva wallet will automatically convert the fiat to Bitcoin at no cost. By contrast, a person can send $200 from the US to El Salvador using Western Union's mobile wallet called Tigo at no cost in minutes, according to the company's website. Mikula speculates that Western Union may be willing to eat the transaction costs, debit, credit, interchange, because fewer remittances are sent this way. Western Union charges a hefty fee for transactions using physical cash. It costs $9 to $18 to send $200 in cash from the U.S. to El Salvador. This is probably a popular way of sending money, as around 70% of the people there don't have a bank account. Shiva could still help El Salvador's unbanked. Bukele is correct about at least one thing: remittances are a critical lifeline for millions of people in El Salvador. Around 18% of households receive them, taking an average of about $195 per month, according to a report from researchers at the Johns Hopkins Institute for Applied Economics, Global Health, and the Study of Business Enterprise. They found that remittance costs there absorb about 2.95% of transactions, the lowest level of any nation in the Latin American Caribbean region. And they too found that sending remittances using Bitcoin's blockchain rails is more expensive than the systems already in place. Their analysis is partly based on the assumption that people in El Salvador want paper greenbacks, not Bitcoin, and will have to pay up a crypto ATM to withdraw the hard currency. They note that the coastal town of El Zante, El Salvador, made Bitcoin a local currency 2019, but it didn't catch on. I'm going to skip that. Bukele's controversial Bitcoin gamble has a number of serious risks for El Salvador, including the potential to undermine financial stability. That said, there could be some upside if the Shiva wallet succeeds in making digital payments and mobile wallets into the hands of the country's vast majority that is unbanked. That infrastructure actually could reduce remittance costs without using Bitcoin. So the rollout for El Salvador is not going very great. This article just further explaining some of the problems with using Bitcoin, and essentially, even though it sounds bad, this is still good. And the reason for that is El Salvador is becoming is a leading country in using Bitcoin as a currency. So any problems El Salvador is having, they will eventually hammer it out, whether they need their own type of exchange, or they're a way for US residents to access Bitcoin easier in terms of sending it exclusively to El Salvador. We'll see what happens, but any problems that arise out of crypto will only bring about solutions, which will only bring about mass adoption eventually. So yeah, I don't want to just share just good news about cryptocurrency. I want to share it all. And this is why the slow and steady win the race. Just find your little avenue that you can live with, whether it's trading, whether it's developing, whether it's staking, whether it's mining. There's so many different ways. So if you're just on the outside looking in, hopefully you don't wait till a year from now before you decide to get in, before you decide to see it's profitable. Hopefully you're somebody that appreciates long-term investing and consistency. And that's what my channel is going to show in a small way. Like I said, previous videos, I have other strategies in cryptocurrency, and learning more strategies because there's always so much to learn. So that's pretty much it. That's the update. We have 51 cents. So we're going to see tomorrow where we're going to be at. I'm going to stay consistent with the activation of the mining, and you'll see. So if you're interested, link's going to be in the description box. And till the next episode.